In The Karate Kid and its sequel Cobra Kai, Ralph Macchio and William Zabka portrayed legendary rivals Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence. Now, viewers were well aware of their on-screen rivalry, but apparently this was one of the few acting duos whose rivalry transcended to the real world. Star of Cobra Kai Macchio acknowledged that he and Zabka did not get along while filming The Karate Kid all the way back in 1983, not because of any disagreement the two may have had, but rather due to an incident that occurred while they were filming the movie. So what exactly happened to create this kind of feud? Are they okay now? Also, what about the deleted scene that improved Daniel and Johnny's rivalry? Let's take a closer look. First up, did Cobra Kai co-stars Ralph Macchio and William Zabka really have a feud on set? Well, simply put, yes. But how did the on-screen conflict between William Zabka and Ralph Macchio, co-stars of Cobra Kai, begin? Well, if you weren't already aware, Ralph conducted an exclusive interview with The Guardian back on October 16, 2022 to discuss his most recent book titled Waxing On: The Karate Kid in Me. During the interview, he revealed that he had made all of his secrets public in his autobiography, from his remorse about Elizabeth Shue's plotline to almost being cast in the incredibly popular sitcom Friends. Ralph, however, made a shocking admission that he and William, his current castmate, had never gotten along. In the first Karate Kid movie, released in 1984, Ralph played Daniel LaRusso and William played Johnny Lawrence. It turns out that the fight followed them off-screen despite inspiring a decades-long success story, with the two resuming their roles once again for Netflix's Cobra Kai. But what exactly led to the two actors not getting along? Well, The Guardian claims that a specific event that rendered Macchio unconscious caused the two of them not to get along while Karate Kid was being filmed. William Zabka, who played Macchio's tormentor, and Macchio never got along well throughout the California filming. But during the fight's filming, there was an incident that resulted in Macchio being knocked out completely. Despite this incident, the movie appeared to benefit from the building tension. The scenario seemed to be a hit among test audiences, but behind the scenes, the pair were not on good terms. The relationship between LaRusso and Lawrence has been one of Cobra Kai's recurring plot lines. Although the two of them initially harbored animosity towards one another due to their feud in the 1980s, they thankfully and gradually come to respect and like one another despite having different fighting philosophies. This may or may not be influenced by Macchio and Lawrence's gradual transformation from enemies to friends in real life. The two of them are clearly best friends by Cobra Kai Season 5, proving that even your toughest foes may turn out to be your closest friends once you get to know them. One of Cobra Kai's greatest assets is their relationship, since even though they are both aware of how well they get along, there is no easy fix between them. They continue to disagree even after combining their dojos. Their friendship, which took some time to grow, represents what makes Cobra Kai great. The show does have its fair share of ridiculous moments, but they feel well earned. By Cobra Kai Season 5, Daniel and Johnny have made an effort to get along. Therefore, there is no longer any doubt about whether they will get along. The best part is that when they do, it not only seems earned, but also satisfying. Now, speaking of Cobra Kai, it appears that they were able to improve Johnny and Daniel's rivalry with one specific deleted scene. Here's what you need to know. If you weren't already aware of this, a missing or deleted scene from The Karate Kid that strengthens Daniel and Johnny's enmity was mentioned in Cobra Kai Season 2. Cobra Kai brought the protagonists back together as adults decades after their fight in the All-Valley tournament, after Daniel's illegal crane kick defeated Johnny. The characters parted ways as teenagers, but when they run into each other again in the spin-off series, they are forced to face what happened in the original Karate Kid film. Even the discussion of their showdown in a deleted scene was included. In this scene, Daniel and Johnny have dinner with their significant others at the end of Cobra Kai Season 2. Then they recall an incident from the past where Daniel smeared blueberry pie all over Johnny's shirt. Daniel quickly points out that Johnny forced him to sit on it by setting the dessert on his seat before he did this. Given that it is not depicted in the first Karate Kid film, viewers who have watched it may wonder when it took place. The pie incident was really taken from a Karate Kid deleted scene that Cobra Kai used to offer additional context to Daniel and Johnny's dislike towards one another. Now, one way Cobra Kai improved Daniel and Johnny's rivalry was by including the Karate Kid's deleted scene. This antagonism between the two characters as children grew considerably more complex as the story progressed into their adulthood. Johnny's adult life was depicted by Cobra Kai in detail, including their experiences and ideas he had in response to Daniel's arrival. In addition to shaping some of Johnny's acts, the sitcom worked hard to win over the hearts of its viewers. As a result, Cobra Kai gave the audience more justifications for seeing Daniel as the genuine antagonist of Karate Kid, rather than the story's obvious protagonist. Cobra Kai not only provided an additional background for Daniel and Johnny's historical rivalry, but also reignited it during their adult life. Because of their mutual desire to establish themselves as the superior sensei, say. Their rivalry spilled over to their students. They didn't begin to see their mistakes in judgment until they realized how their behavior hurt the children. Due to their mutual obsessions and inability to perceive anything but the worst in one another, Daniel and Johnny's rivalry continued for decades, however. As we are already well aware, the relationship between the two has since done a 180, but we are also grateful to be able to see where they began and where they are now. Talk about gigantic character development. Well done, Cobra Kai. Now, another big question Cobra Kai viewers have: will there be a 6th season? Even though Cobra Kai Season 6 isn't yet official, we expect an announcement in the near future. The show's star, Ralph Macchio, has discussed future intentions for the project, and the developers have given us some clear indications. We already know where the Cobra Kai sequel series is going, even if Netflix still needs to give it the go-ahead. So what do we know right now about a Season 6? Stay tuned to find out. So is there any official release date for a 6th season? Simply put, no, but the co-creator Hayden Schlossberg has informed viewers that there will be a time and place for a new announcement, but there is no official word on whether Cobra Kai Season 6 will actually happen. He stated, "There is currently no official word regarding Season 6 rumors, but we have several ideas." So, as you can see, this statement alone is very promising, and we can safely say that a Season 6 is definitely on the table. But what do you think? When could we see the 6th season come out? When will they announce it? Next, if there is a Season 6, who could we see portrayed in the cast? Most of the Cobra Kai cast, if not all of them, are likely to return for a 6th season. Ralph Macchio and William Zabka would continue their roles as Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence. Also, the Karate Kids, Zola Mariduena, Mary Mauser, Tanner Buchanan, Jacob Bertrand, Peyton List, and Gianni DeCenso will likely accompany them. Una O'Brien, an actor from Devon, might also potentially be promoted to a series regular. Courtney Hengler, Vanessa Rubio, and Kim Diactor. Yoon's Alicia Hannah Kim are also expected to return from the older cast. And finally, Mike Barnes as Sean Cannon and Yuji Okamoto of Chosen are perhaps bigger open questions, but we wouldn't rule out seeing them in the 6th season. What about the storyline for a 6th season? What could we see play out? The Sekai to Kai will allow Cobra Kai Season 6 to scale up even more than Season 5, but doing so runs the risk of losing sight of what makes the show great. The conclusion of Cobra Kai Season 5 was possible, but the Sekai to Kai tease and Kreese's prison escape both imply that the stories of Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso are still unfolding. Cobra Kai raised the bar for what each season could provide, especially after Season 5, which was perhaps the best of the series, managed to blend nostalgia for the Karate Kid with an intense action-packed adventure. Cobra Kai frequently switches between seasons where a competition serves as the primary plot device and seasons where the outcome of the final battle is unpredictable. The latter may be seen in Cobra Kai Season 5, where Terry Silver's Cobra Kai had just won the All Valley. On the other hand, Sekai to Kai, a worldwide tournament, will be featured in Cobra Kai Season 6. How the Sekai to Kai will operate was not discussed much during Cobra Kai Season 5. After wowing the judges, Cobra Kai and Miyagi Fang were both chosen to compete. Although the plot of Cobra Kai Season 6 has not yet been made public, it is safe to assume that the Sekai to Kai will play a major role in the upcoming Cobra Kai season. Contrary to the previous All Valley competitions, which took place after Seasons 1 and 4, Cobra Kai's Sekai to Kai cannot be resolved in just a few episodes. It wouldn't be shocking if Cobra Kai Season 6 primarily took place outside Los Angeles, with the Sekai to Kai serving as the season's central plot. Cobra Kai would experience something new by having a season mostly focused on tournaments, because Seasons 1 and 4 were mainly about training. The Sekai to Kai already faces an adversary given that most of the Cobra Kai characters are currently part of the joint dojo that Daniel and Chosen have founded. The Cobra Kai dojo must play a vital role in what may be Cobra Kai's endgame, even though Season 6 of Cobra Kai is anticipated to include new characters as the Sekai to Kai rivals from all over the world. All of Terry Silver's Cobra Kai students, however, fled the dojo after the events of Cobra Kai Season 5's finale. In reality, Kreese may be on the run, and Terry Silver may be in jail. Unfortunately, guys, that is all the time we have for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and as always, thanks for watching!